or you need some godly advice, or you just want to pray and you need somebody to pray with you, I'm here for you. I'm noticing that you're not testifying. I'm noticing that you're not getting in the service. So, if it's anything that's happening within the church that's interfering or stopping you from testifying, please let me know so I can rectify it, so I can clarify it. Maybe it's something that I told them not to do or told them to do. And even if it's me, if it's something that I've said or maybe something that I preached, because people don't be thinking about they preaching, that you may have felt some kind of way about, and it's stopping you from expressing your love to Christ, because I'm not important. You ain't got to express your love to me. Please let me know. And then that will be the open door for the person to say, oh, no, it's nothing you said or nothing you did. And there's some people that just don't want to talk, and that's understandable. So now, with that being said and done, then I'll go on, right? I'll go on. And my messages will be geared upon uplifting that particular person. My messages will be geared upon trying to reach that person. If the person don't want to tell me nothing, I'm not going to get up there and preach a message that you can't, the saints don't even want to talk to you. No, because then that's going to cause the person to not want to talk to me. And then I'm going to be contradicting my role as a leader. So now, with that being said, I go back to last night. And Bishop was so upset, aggravated, frustrated, whatever it may have been, whatever category he may have been in at that time, to the point where it led him into a way as if he was preaching. But even if he were preaching, he was preaching on his feelings and how he felt. Yes, he thanks God for what God has done for him. So that's what you speak about. So now, if someone does not testify, if someone does not sing a song, if somebody does not get into the service, then if you don't know why they're not getting into the service, then there's really nothing you can comment on. There shouldn't be anything that you speak on because you don't know nothing. Now, if the Lord told you something, then I'm sure he told you whether or not to go and speak to the person. And I'm sure he told you not to say nothing in the public. Because Jesus didn't talk about the people behind their back nor in their face. Because he already knew what was going on with them. So there are passages in the Bible where he say, even now you don't believe. O generation of vipers, who has hindered you from the truth? Something like that, right? So he approached people right then and there, but he approached them by calling out their sin. He ain't go talk to Peter, James, and John and told them, look, like Philip is this way, Philip is that way. And I want you to take Philip's role. He ain't talk about Judas to the disciples, or Judas to none of the disciples, and say, listen, come here, Peter, James, John. Judas is going to betray me in 10 years, which is actually 2 years in my lifetime. And I want to take the treasury away from you because he's going to steal. He's going to steal money. And he's going to steal 30 pieces. And they probably look at him like, that's probably why Jesus could not could not present his power. You see what I'm saying? Because it would have caused some friction between the human beings. So he performed miracles, but he performed miracles upon being asked. He didn't flaunt his power. He didn't see the sea rolling. He didn't, they was, because I'm sure they was on the boat quite a few often. I'm sure they was at the sea quite a few often. I'm sure he passed a lot of people that was sick. But he didn't flaunt his healing power by, oh, y'all want to see how powerful I am? And he do his power and the person just lift up off the air. I mean, off the street or off the ground. They wasn't on the boat. Or they, on the boat in the water, and he just did something, and the sea started rambling, and then he did something else, and the sea stopped. He only presented his power when he was asked for it. If somebody was sick or somebody came to him, he presented it. He didn't turn nobody down. And people have a tendency of believing only what they see and believing only in what they trust or who they trust. So